What's up, guys? The Chrome. It's Ben Roethlisberger. Yeah, had some time today. Started moving some stuff around. Gonna kind of. I started remodeling my basement last year. Never finished. Kind of the way it goes. Got some more shelves to move and whatnot. What's up, Mike? Thomas? A couple more over there too. It's man. Got him on the top, I think, on the crosshairs. Cam Hayward on the Lunar, Ben Roethlisberger, Troy Polamalu. Won a Troy Polamalu today. Pretty excited about that. Looks like TJ Watt. Can't remember in the middle. Brett Kiesel on the right. Top right, Heath Miller. Middle is Kevin Green. And then James Harrison. I don't PC a lot. I've got very few non-Steelers or Buckeyes in my PC. Jack Sawyer. Man, I'm supposed to trade. That reminds me, Bill B hit me about a trade for Jack Sawyer. I got busy and freaking forgot to respond. I need to get a Jack Sawyer too. Jack Sawyer's pretty awesome because I'd take him on either team, either the Buckeyes or the Steelers. I think there's a Lynn Swan. Lynn Swan's one of them in the middle there. Yeah, Lynn Swan. Had to think. All right, guys, we've got two of them completely full. We got 3 spots in a third one. We've got a 2-box. Where's my 2-box, a 1-box, and another 2-box. And I think I left my. Yep, gotta grab my iPad. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. Had to run up and grab the iPad. Forgot I was doing a little bit of work today. Well, I took it up to do work and then forgot. All right, guys, we'll get our random number. As always, the number between 4 and 9. 5 times to get it. 3, 4, 5. We're going with a 9 tonight. With a 9 last time. Okay. All right, guys, I put a few helmets in. We're down a little bit, but that's all right. We have 18, 25, 34, 42, 57, 64, 70, about 90 helmets in the series tonight. All right, this is going to be a two-boxer. If we hit a number that we've already opened, I'll hit it one more time. We're going 9 times. For 2 boxes. I forgot to put a Jim Brown in today. Sitting on my pool table. I didn't see it. Completely forgot. I thought, why is nobody claiming Cleveland? Then I realized I never put the picture up either, so I just left it out for tonight. 91 and 29. I think we opened 91 the other day. 29 is there. 91 is not. I randomized it 9 times, so we're going with 29. And 150. It is there. 50 is there. 29 and 50. All right. Grab some randoms. I'll grab the boxes. Get some good stuff tonight. Okay. Here we go for the randoms. First up, we had Ty. Ty had San Francisco. It's Tennessee. Scott, Tampa Bay. New England. Vlad, KC. The Giants. Zach, Indy. Chicago. Looked like a good game against Green Bay. My son's got the TV moved where I can't see it. That was Bill with Dallas got Chicago. Zach, Indy gets the Jets. I got all confused. Scott, Vegas, Carolina. Bill, Pittsburgh, Denver. Zach, Minnesota, Detroit. Scott, New Orleans, Washington. Al, Rams and Packers, Cardinals, Jags. Zach, Chargers, Browns. Al, Buffalo, Atlanta. Jesse, Cincy, Baltimore. Willie, Houston, Seattle. And Mike, Philly. Get you Miami. All right. Ty, San Francisco, Tennessee. Scott, Tampa Bay, New England. Vlad, KC, and the Giants. Bill, Dallas, Chicago. Zach, Indy, and the Jets. Scott, Vegas, Carolina. Bill, Pittsburgh, Denver. Zach, Minnesota, Detroit. Scott, New Orleans, Washington. Al, Rams, Packers, Cardinals, and Jags. Zach, Chargers, Browns. Al, Buffalo, Atlanta. Jesse, Cincy, Baltimore. Willie, Houston, Seattle. And Mike, Philly, and Miami. Put it, yes. I'd put it right in box 50 or something, huh? No, I'll have it in next time. I forgot to put it in, then forgot to put a picture, so I thought, well, I'll just stop. $29 and $50. Womp womp. All right. I'm going to go first. Too high. With box 50. Here we go. Good luck. Box 50. Bengals on a slate. Cincy. Jesse. Jesse getting the Bengals slate. Both earpieces are in. Schwartz authenticated. Orange ink on the slate. That's the old running back. Should be the Hall of Famer, but he's not yet. Corey Dillon. Nice hit, Jesse. Corey Dillon on the Bengals slate. All right, Corey. Last night we had all defense. Or Thursday we had all defense. See what we get today. All right, box 29. Here we go. Oh, that's right. Al, you said you never got a Corey Dillon Cincinnati. Minnesota, the Vikings. Zach. You want a special? Yeah, that slate looks awesome. Zach with the Vikings. The classic speed. Beckett authenticated. One earpiece hanging on by a thread. Put it back in. Going back in time. Old school Viking. I believe he's an old tight end, Fran. I don't have a Fran in there again yet. Tommy Kramer might have been before Fran. I can't remember. Obviously, I can't remember. I just don't know. Nice hit. Tommy Kramer, number 9. All right, first break. Tommy Kramer and Corey Dillon. Nice hits, fellas. 2-minute Tommy. Was he a tight end? Am I remembering that right? I can't remember. The number seems like he should be a quarterback, but maybe I'm thinking wrong. All right, the next one is the one box. It was the second one listed. We do have a few. I'm going to look it up real quick. I can't remember. I know I read a book. I read every book Jerry Kramer wrote. And he said that everywhere he went, because he was a guard and people heard his name Kramer, they had him mistaken for the tight end for Minnesota. But that's not him. You're right. Tommy Kramer is a quarterback, which the number 9 kind of made me think he was. QB, yep. Had to have been a different Kramer that played in the 60s with Jerry. You get that far back, it's all reading, not remembering. I'm not that old. Although I saw something the other day, it said that millennials and younger people than them refer to the 80s and 90s as the late 20th century. I thought, wow, that's rude. Oh, first one. Nice. Man, when it comes to your PC team, I don't know. For me, when I get Steelers helmets, some people might not think it's that big a hit, but dang, I'll tell you what. If I could hit a Steeler helmet, Brett Kiesel with the Fear to Beard inscription, that would be perfect. I'd love to have the Fear to Beard inscription on Brett Kiesel. Probably wouldn't mean much to a lot of people, but man, to me, that would be just. That'd be the top of the totem pole. I got one helmet in a plastic case. Kevin Green. My Roethlisberger is my favorite, but my Kevin Green is not far off. All right. Here we go. One boxer. Scott, Tampa Bay, San Francisco, New Orleans, Minnesota, Tennessee, Seattle, Pittsburgh Ice. Nice. Who's on it? I don't think I have a single dual-signed Steeler helmet. Zach, Indy, Kansas City, Chicago, and Cleveland. Man. Brown and Pickens. Huh. Scott, Green Bay, Washington. Al, Dallas, Rams, and Bengals. Yeah. Carolina, New England, and Jacksonville. I hit a Troy Polamalu today in Al's break. First Polamalu I've ever hit. I've bought Palomalus, but I've never hit one. Mike, Philly, Arizona. Bill, Pittsburgh, Chargers, and Lions. Buffalo, Ravens, and Vegas. I don't know. Troy is elusive. When you used to do the player break, like the case, and it was all players for Gold Rush, I used to try to get a Polamalu all the time. Vlad, Miami and the Giants. Denver and the Jets. I saw you pull Palomalus pretty much every time I didn't get him. And Willie, you closed us with Houston getting Atlanta. All right, for this one boxer, we got Scott with Tampa Bay, San Francisco, New Orleans, Minnesota, Tennessee, Seattle. Zach, Indy, Kansas City, Chicago, Cleveland. Scott, Green Bay, Washington. Al, Dallas, Carolina. Rams, Bengals, Patriots, and Jags. Mike, Philly, Arizona. Bill, Pittsburgh, Chargers, Lions, Bills, Ravens, and Raiders. Vlad, Miami, Denver, Giants, and Jets. And Willie, Houston and Atlanta. Dorsett, STS4. Those STS4s don't seem to be getting out quite as quickly as the previous three. Man, there's the previous three series. As soon as they came out, it seemed like you could find them pretty easily. This fourth seems like they're released a little slower. Four, 5, 6, 7, 9's a lot. 8 and 9. We're going with box 81. Man, I can't see that freaking far. That is 86, 82, 87, 89. I can't tell if that's a 1. Go check. That is 81. 81 is there. All right, got box 81. Weird weight. I like them too. I like the third one, the white STS, but I thought that new one, it's really a unique color. I like I don't know if it's camouflage on the emblems or what, but it looks pretty sweet. All right, guys, box 81. This box kills me because it's too small. Let's fix this while I'm thinking about it. Pretty soon I'm going to have those remotes that all of our grandpas and grandmas had with the numbers that were that big. Box 81. Good luck. Oh, that's sweet. Saints, New Orleans. Scott. New Orleans Saints. That's an authentic. Felt light for an authentic for some reason. Beckett, authenticated. Love the gold ink on the black. That is an awesome looking helmet. I do too. This is awesome. Got all the thingers up there. I forget what they're called. Nice hit, Scott. Derek Carr on the authentic. Nice hit. Man, that really is a nice. Love those colors. Every once in a while, something just kind of stands out. Like I had a Mark Brunell authentic one time on the Jags. Just a classic speed. But I don't know. I thought it looked amazing. So amazing that I remember it. This is the third break. It is a 2-boxer, and there are 3 spots remaining. Let me pull the pick teams, and then I'll show you what's left. Minnesota. All right, teams remaining in this one. Got the Saints, Giants, Texans, Rams, Falcons, Jags, Broncos, Bears, Titans, Cardinals, Patriots, Panthers, Browns, Seahawks, Raiders, Bills, Ravens, Commanders, and Jets. A few of, I know I didn't put a lot of pictures out this week. Hey, move that TV down this way. Sorry about that. The Jets, there's a Namath. The Ravens, there's an Ed Reed. Raiders, there's an Agenti. Dave, Baltimore. Commanders, I don't remember. Jags, there's a Brian Thomas. Saints have a Drew Brees. Giants has a Parcells LT dual signed. Texans, I think there might be a Stroud in there for the Texans, but it's at a Buckeye. Rams, Falcons, Panthers. Yeah, I can see it. Thank you, buddy. Arizona's got Kyler. Tennessee, don't remember. Seattle, I think there's a Largent. The Browns, I put in a Quinshawn. The Bears, Colston Loveland. And the Broncos, there's a John Elway. We got 2 spots left. I have my TV on a track. It can roll from one end of my basement to the other. It's a track for a pole barn door. Al, Denver. 1 spot left. When I went up to get my iPad, I saw Josh Jacobs fumble and the Bears recover. Don't know what the score is. Zach, Jets. 13. They didn't do anything with the fumble, apparently. All right, guys, that fills it. Jets for the fill. Okay. Cold. Huh? It's a slate. Huh? Haven't seen one of those? Yeah, they're pretty nice. All right, guys. I was talking to my son there, the one that did the break last year. He did one when I went on a vacation. Told him he could have done more. He just has to buy his own stuff, but he doesn't want to. He did like being on YouTube. Probably told all his friends. That's it. Brad Jr. Breaking Brad Jr. All right. Al, you had San Fran, Dallas, Tampa Bay, and you got Buffalo. Brad, grab the helmets for me if you want to. Washington and the Jags. Yeah, he's a baseball player, at least claims to be. He said stay out. Al said stay out of trouble. It's 10 o'clock on a Saturday, and he's at home. He couldn't find trouble if he went out looking. Zach, Indy, Cleveland. At least not on Christmas break. Mike, Philly. New Orleans. He's the oldest, so the young one is the crazy one. Zach, Cincy, Vegas. Vlad, Chargers, Giants. Bill, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, and Detroit. Nope. Did you get Cleveland? Oh, my God. Seattle, Tennessee, and New England. Yeah, it's nice when they're home. This one goes to college pretty close, so it kind of makes it nice. We can see all of his baseball games and stuff. Elliot, Kansas City, Arizona. Cleveland's hitting. Man, 3 straight with Cleveland. That's pretty crazy. Tyler, Miami, Houston. Did anybody watch the Jake Paul joke last night? Dave, Minnesota, Atlanta. What I noticed is Anthony Joshua never hit him in close. No inside fighting. Oh, it was pathetic. There was no inside fighting. Every time Jake Paul got close, Anthony Joshua didn't hit him. Anthony Joshua was kind of an inside fighter for a big guy. And he didn't throw a lot of right hands until after the 5th round. I felt like maybe there was a contract that he couldn't destroy him until the 5th. Dave, Baltimore, Chicago. I mean, who in their right mind ducks more Jake Paul punches than Alexander Usyk? It makes no sense. Al, Denver, Rams, and Zach, Jets, Panthers. Really don't know what Jake Paul would have been thinking. I mean, good grief. I guess if somebody was going to pay me $100 million, I'd probably fight Anthony Joshua too. But I would sprain my ankle when the fight started and have to get carted out on a stretcher. That big monster didn't hit me. That is a big dude. 2, 3, 4, 5. Jake Paul said he wants to fight at cruiserweight and be a world champion. I want to weigh 230 pounds and have a 6-pack. Those are 2 things that will probably never happen. That was 9. We're going with box 28 and 34. I see 28. I wouldn't even want him to whiff at me. I saw one time he missed Jake Paul last night, and Jake Paul, there's 34. It's there.
Where is it?
Same, the short row. He missed. He went right over the top, and Jake Paul head snapped back like he got kicked. I said, gee, Merry Christmas. All right, guys. I think I read them off, but if not, I'm going to read them again. Al, San Fran, Buffalo, Dallas, Washington, Tampa Bay, and the Jags. Zach, Indy, Cleveland. Mike, Philly, New Orleans. Zach, Cincy, Las Vegas. Vlad, Chargers, Giants. Bill, Pittsburgh, Green Bay, Detroit, Seattle, Tennessee, New England. Elliot, Kansas City, Arizona. Tyler, Miami, Houston. Dave, Minnesota, Atlanta, Baltimore, Chicago. Al, Denver, and the Rams. And Zach, Jets and Panthers. All right, guys, we will do a 1-box live fill after this. Not a whole lot of us in here, so it might be the only one. Then we got Christmas break stuff after that. All right, box 28. Good luck. There's a flash. New England. Bill. All right, Bill. Beckett authenticated. 2 earpieces in there. Got a little dust on it. Do not remember who that is. What number is that? 28?
28.
Oh. I know who that is. Yeah, that's Danny Amendola. Danny Amendola. Nice hit, Bill. Danny Amendola on the flash. I like the red flash. A whole lot better than the yellow flash.
I see it.
All right. Next up, box 34. Good luck. Well, we've got 2 quarterbacks, a running back, and a wide receiver. No defensive guys tonight. All defensive guys on Thursday. Green Bay. Bill. Bill. Taking 2.
Take the field goal 30 wins. For 39 now.
Green Bay. What is that? That's sparkly on white. Must be an alternate. Son of a. Beckett authenticated. 2 earpieces. And there he is. Alternate? I thought so.
Yeah.
Jordan Love. Nice hit, Bill. Saw him take a shot to the chin a little bit ago. Bill is the love whisperer. Nice hit. Another quarterback. All offense. All right, guys, let's do a 1 box. He's out. Didn't return, really. Concussion?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on just a second, guys. Almost got it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hands up. I'll give you a couple seconds. There it is. All right. We'll see if we can get this 1 boxer filled. And then we'll do some Christmas stuff. I did put a couple different things in the Christmas break. I like this giveaway better than the way I used to do it. I just wrote numbers all the way to 20 on that one. I'd only do 16. That's kind of crazy. Zach. San Fran. Al late on San Fran. Dave. Chargers. Mike. Philly. Vlad. Indy. Craig. Denver. I didn't see if you beat me to the good stuff today. I call it the good stuff. The stuff I go for, Craig. We seem to have the same taste in baseball autograph stuff. I didn't know if you got me today or not in Al's listing. Zach, Dallas. Would have been awesome if that 70s Pirate ball had came out. Al laid on Dallas. Vlad laid on Dallas. Zach laid on Indy. Dave, Minnesota. Al, Tampa Bay. Zach laid on Dallas. Dave, Cincy. Al, Rams. Vlad, Jets. Al, Miami. Vlad, no, Mahomes did not get pulled. Al, Kansas City. I think you reminded Al that Mahomes hadn't got pulled. All right, we got 3 spots left. We got Pittsburgh. There's a Rodgers on a Cal helmet. Reed on a Baltimore. I don't remember. Yeah, no one did. That was kind of weird. Detroit's got a Barry. I think there's an Amon-Ra in Detroit too. I don't know for sure. Carolina, can't remember. Arizona, I know there's a Kyler. Chicago, there's a Colston Loveland. Houston, I can't remember. Zach, Detroit, 2 spots left. Atlanta, I think I put a Julio in there. I think it was the Chrome. Giants, there's a Parcells LT dual signed. Raiders has got a Genty. New England, can't remember. Cleveland, I put a Quinshawn. Mike, Detroit. Oh, wait, Zach got Detroit. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, Mike. Zach got Detroit right above you. I forgot to move him out. Or I wasn't paying attention when he claimed him. Johnny 5, Atlanta. 1 spot. 1 spot left. Got a Tennessee, Washington, Buffalo, New Orleans. There's a Breeze. Jacksonville's got a Trevor Lawrence. He's playing good this year. Goodish. And Seattle. 1 spot left. This will be our only live fill tonight. And then we'll go straight to the Christmas stuff. Don't forget, I do have the complete game Schwartz 9-item box. I loved it last time. I thought we got some really great stuff. Craig, Pittsburgh. Craig won the race there. Sorry, Dave. I appreciate it, though. Craig had Pittsburgh. I didn't miss one, did I? Okay, I got them all. All right, guys. All right, Pittsburgh for the close. This is a 1 box. I think I put a baseball jersey or 2 and a basketball jersey in the Christmas break. Getting closer to doing my own baseball series. Figuring out what I want to put in it. All right, Zach, San Francisco, Baltimore. Dave, Chargers, Saints. Mike, Philly, Seattle. Chrome bags, baseball series with chrome bats. Vlad, Indy, Buffalo. Man, those chrome bats, I looked for them. They're crazy expensive. Craig, Denver, Cleveland. Zach, Dallas, Jacksonville. I like the regular bats, the black, blonde, or the game models. I don't know. The chrome are cool, but I kind of like the regular ones best. Dave, Minnesota, Carolina. Al, Tampa Bay, Washington. Dave, Cincy, Vegas. Al, Rams, Patriots. They play in the Super Bowl? I think they did, yeah.
Patriots.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, Goff was still a quarterback. It was terrible.
Vlad, Jets, Tennessee. Brugman finally doesn't get him, so he's I've forgotten Jim Brown. That would be hilarious. Al, Miami and Kansas City. Giants and Packers. Zach, Detroit. Yeah. Arizona. Johnny 5, Atlanta. Are you still Johnny 5? Or you? Yep. Okay. Chicago. I know when it changed everybody's names there to normal stuff. Craig, Pittsburgh, and Houston.
Rams Patriots was the one where
What was I saying?
it was Timothy.
Zach, San Francisco, Baltimore. Dave, Chargers, Saints. Mike, Philly, Seattle. Vlad, Indy, Buffalo. Craig, Denver, Cleveland. Zach, Dallas, Jacksonville. Dave, Minnesota, Carolina. Al, Tampa Bay, Washington. Dave, Cincy, Vegas. Al, Rams, Patriots. Vlad, Jets, Titans. Al, Miami, Kansas City, Giants and Packers. Zach, Detroit, Arizona. Johnny 5, Atlanta, Chicago, and Craig, Pittsburgh, and Houston. All right, let's get us a box.
Did Rams Patriots play in the first Super Bowl? The Patriots won.
Yeah, that's actually the one I was thinking of.
I thought more recent one.
He was thinking golf playing for the Rams in the Super Bowl. I was playing Kurt Warner.
Well,
I think we're different ages.
I think that first Super Bowl was a lot better than the golf Super Bowl. That one was terrible.
Well, that first Super Bowl with Brady was like the only time anybody ever rooted for Brady.
Was that one of the Vinatieri game winners?
Yeah. 8 and 9. We got box 136. There it is on the bottom. I randomized 9 times. Box 136. This is going to be the last helmet of the night. And then we'll go to the Christmas break. Good catch. Put it over there. I'm going to do a Christmas giveaway for each spot. If he can get this out without taking a shot to his head.
I don't know why that stack's so tall. You got plenty of room there.
He's not dead, and we got a helmet, so here we go. All right, guys, box 136. Good luck. I think this one's been in there for a while. It was on the bottom. Seattle. One of the teams I couldn't remember who's in there. Seattle is Mike, Bucks County. Seattle Lunar. I think I remember who this is. That is Beckett authenticated. Both earpieces. We have completed the whole break with all offense. All offense. Unless you want to count him as an announcer. Top 3 color guy. Nice hit, Mike. Greg Olson. Greg Olson on the Seahawks. Nice hit. Gotta have had a Greg Olson in there. All right, guys. Christmas break coming up.
I completely forgot he was a Seahawk. I couldn't figure out who 88 on the Seahawks would be. I completely blanked on that.
Yeah, he wasn't there very long, I don't think.
I think it was the last year's.
Yeah, nice hit, Mike.
I'm going upstairs.
Okay, buddy. Thank you. All right, get out the Christmas goodies. Got some new stuff in there. Mini's still up for grabs. All right, 5 times. This is the first break. I think this will be the 10th item we've given away. Item number 1. I put them back in numerical order. That is on the very, very bottom. But at least I remember which side. Item number 1 is a Cleveland Cavaliers Mark Price jersey. Mark Price. I think he and Brad Daugherty were the 2 basketball players on the regular Nintendo NBA Jam. Yeah, Mark Price was the little short guy. Big fan, really? Yeah, I remember him from NBA Jam. All right, break number 1. This one's going to Dallas. Bill gonna have a good Christmas. Bill getting Mark Price. Nice hit, Bill. Mark Price is a sweet hit. All right, for the second break, going to be item number 3. Man, item number 3 is a second Jack Sikma jersey. We gave one away a couple weeks ago. I had another one. Bill is on fire. Bill getting the Christmas stuff, like his karma is way up. All right, second break. Going to, that is freaking amazing, Dallas. Al. Al getting Jack Sikma. I shuffled through there too. That is crazy. If I pull Dallas again, I'm going to leave him out. No, I'm kidding. I won't leave him out. For the third break, we're going with item number 3. Are you freaking kidding me? We already did 3. I'm going with item number 17. I want to keep it on the 5s, guys. Sorry. 3 and 1 we just did. So item 17, that is a mini, not that many. A mini. Item 17 is a mini. It's a Ben Coates, New England Patriots mini. The old tight end Ben Coates on the mini. That is going to Kansas City. In the third break, Kansas City was Elliott. Elliott getting Ben Coates from the Christmas break. Nice hit, Elliott. All right, for our live fill, 5 times. 5, going to be item 13. Man, I remember that. I don't remember what it was. Item 13, 15, 12, 11. I might not have a 13. I don't have a 13, so we'll go with second one down to 1. We already gave out 1. Going to be 18. Item 18, if it's in there. I don't know if I have an 18. That's a 17. 15. Damn it. 12. 11. 10. No 18. No 18, so we go down 1 more. Item 11. 12. 15. 11. It's a hockey jersey. Not good with hockey. Ryan Johansson. Ryan Johansson, Predators. Ryan Johansson on the Predators jersey. Nashville. To David Adams cert on that one. Move this over there. Somebody took the time to put your David Adams card in the top loader. We don't need this anymore. All right, from our live fill for the Johansson Nashville Predators jersey. We're going to get Atlanta, Johnny 5. I remembered that. Johnny 5. Getting the Johansson. Nice. All right, guys. The recap we had Corey Dillon, Tommy Kramer, Danny Amendola, Derek Carr, Jordan Love, and Greg Olson. In the Christmas break, we had a Ben Coates mini, Ryan Johansson, Jack Sikma, and Mark Price. All right, guys. I will not be live on Thursday. It will be Christmas. I'm going to take Christmas off. I believe it's Christmas, if my math is right. So I will be back on Saturday. On Saturday, we're going to figure out a way to give away the rest of the box. I don't know how we'll do it, but we'll do it. So I will be back next on Saturday, unless I can figure out a time to do it on Friday. But yep. All right, guys. I appreciate the fills. Yep. Merry Christmas, guys. Hope everyone has a great one. Enjoy it. Eat some food, give some gifts, maybe even get a few. Fun time. Kind of excited about Christmas this year. Hope you are too. All right, guys. I will see you next time. Have a good one.